Block soars 10% on S&P 500 news, Robinhood snubbed again. Market impact explained. A major shift in the S&P 500 index is set to shake up the market landscape this week, with one tech giant securing a coveted spot while others, despite their rising profiles, face another round of rejection. Block, the parent company of Square, will replace energy firm Hess in the influential benchmark index ahead of the Wednesday, July 23 market open. This move follows Chevron's recent $53 billion acquisition of Hess, a deal finalized Friday that cleared the way for Block's inclusion. Shares of Block, XYZ, surged nearly 11% over the past week, reclaiming the 200-day moving average, a technical indicator many traders watch for potential buy signals. But here's where it gets controversial. Robinhood, Hood, a name that once dominated headlines during the meme stock frenzy, was once again passed over for the S&P 500. Alongside it, other high-profile contenders like AppLovin, APP, Carvana, CVNA, Interactive Brokers, IBKR, and Vertiv, VRT, also missed the cut. This marks the second time this year Robinhood has been snubbed, with the index remaining unchanged during its latest quarterly rebalancing, a rare occurrence last seen in March 2022. And this is the part most people miss. The S&P 500 selection process isn't just about market cap or revenue. It's a blend of financial strength, sector representation, and sometimes, a dash of timing. For example, Block's inclusion could reflect its growing influence in digital payments, while Robinhood's struggles with regulatory scrutiny and profitability might have hurt its chances. Let's break it down. Robinhood's stock closed lower after hours Friday, despite climbing 11.6% for the week and hitting a record high. Its 194.5% surge in 2025 so far shows investor appetite, but does that justify a spot in the S&P 500? Meanwhile, AppLovin shares dipped 1% in extended trading after a 8.8% weekly gain, while Carvana's stock hovered near a record high after a 1.1% weekly rise. Interactive Brokers saw a 9.3% weekly jump, driven by strong earnings, but dipped slightly after hours. Vertiv shares edged up 4.7% for the week but failed to break above a key intraday threshold. The bigger question here is, what does this mean for retail investors? A company's inclusion in the S&P 500 often boosts liquidity and visibility, potentially attracting more institutional money. But for companies like Robinhood, the repeated snubs could signal challenges in proving long-term stability. Do you think Robinhood deserves a spot in the S&P 500, or are the index selectors making the right call? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Follow Ed Carson on Threads at Ed Carson 1971 and X Twitter at IBD_Carson for real-time market updates. You might also want to master swing trading? Try SwingTrader's expert strategies. Unlock IBD's premium tools with IBD Digital. Learn the rules for buying and selling in any market. Track today's trends with our latest market analysis.